All right, good morning, everyone. Hello and welcome. It's a little bit chilly this morning. Cooler night. Fall is definitely settling in upstate New York. So today we're going to do emotes for Yo-Yo's stream. And Yo-Yo is here, and he is going to give us some direction on this to help us understand what he wants. So here we go. We got Krita open. We can write hello world. So here it is. We could definitely draw something. What do? What do you want, Yo-Yo? If you want, we can hop into voice somewhere. That's easier. I will hop into TV voice here. But I don't have any particular plan because I don't know what you want. But I'll make it here, or I'll do my best to use the graphical tablet to make it. Okay, looks like he's coming. Okay, zoom. Turn this light up.
Hey there.
Hey, Yo-Yo. Welcome, Yo-Yo. All right, let me stream through Discord as well. There's less delay. Here we go. Share your screen. All right, let's do it. What do you want?
Let me take a look.
I have an empty slate ahead of me. Or before me, I should say, not ahead of me.
Let me take out some of the ideas that I wrote down. Yeah, so I wrote down 4 ideas. One was clan icon BRTX one. One's GGEC one. I think we should skip that one for a while because I don't think that will be getting used in my favor for some time. So let's skip that for a while. Let's what eco icon, yes. That's what we can.
What's that?
And we can like what eco question.
Oh, okay. What eco?
Yep.
Okay, I'm trying to think about how to do that as an emote, though.
Mm, yeah. I guess I just have words, not really big ideas of um,
I mean, I could write it, but like,
mhm. um
it looks a little low resolution though. I might need to decrease the size of this. Hmm. Well, I should be able to do words a little bit easier.
mhm. um for actual drawings or actual symbols, I'll have to think much harder. Mm.
Um, all right. Well, what if we did some villager that like had his pockets turned out and he's kind of shrugging because there's nothing in them? What do you think about that? Like a poor villager.
What about we do a village symbol with very little villages on the the screen? Do you know what I'm talking about? The thing that tells us the village number, basically that thing, and something little add on to it,
Hmm.
like few red question marks or maybe idle villages as well with them.
Hmm.
Let me show you what I'm talking about. I'll have to load up the game. Like basically giving how many villages are on the screen, and then all of them are on the code or something. Like something like this.
Yo-Yo's favorite unit. What's Yo-Yo's favorite unit?
Mm.
Got to be the
Oh yes,
Janissary, right?
that with a hand cannon instead, not the Janissary.
Hand
But yeah, I
cannons.
do. Mm,
See
I
if we
do
could
have a.
have a hand cannoneer maybe flipping over an empty powder keg maybe or a powder horn. I'm just trying to think of how to draw that.
Mm. I should have encode. I should have put down my own design that the profile picture.
Well, let's
I think I
let's
should have made a emote from this.
that's
Okay,
all right. Let
this
me
one.
see if I can
Okay.
get show an image of what I'm talking about.
Mhm.
These are from the 1800s. Something like this. But the hand cannoneer tips it over and tries to dump it out and realizes there's no powder in it because there's no eco. That's literally a horn, isn't it? From some animal. But they're all like 18th century powder horns. Hmm. What about yo-yo boom, but instead of booming, it's actually just a cannon? That could be fun be relatively simple to illustrate too. Yo-Yo, are you there?
Oh shit, I was on mute. My bad, my bad. I was talking the whole time. Yeah. So yes, that can actually work because instead of a boom, it's boom boom.
Right. All right, well, let me see if I can draw a yo-yo cannon. That should be easy enough. Maybe the cannon comes out kind of like this. We've got some ribs to the cannon. I want to make sure
I
that I
actually saw
taper the cannon. Yeah, go ahead, yo-yo.
I saw a very good documentary recently, and it had very good illustrations. Again, that can give you an idea. If you want some
Need to make this cannon
limited.
taper a little bit more.
This looks pretty close to what I saw.
Hang on. We'll do the ribs on the cannon later. Let's get the
Hmm.
basic shape figured out first. So about 2 pixel width. There we go. Oh, come on. Okay.
Yeah, let me send you something.
Get my ruler out. I'm sure there's a better way to draw a straight line, but I'm kind of a noob in Krita, so. Actually, maybe we want to look more so down the front of the cannon.
Yeah, we can just rotate the thing as well.
Like maybe
Oh,
the,
you mean the cannon facing us?
yes, more so the cannon facing us. And then there's kind of like a bulge, and then there's sort of a lip, kind of like that. The cannon's kind of facing in this direction.
I've sent some design that that one YouTube video that I saw already.
Should probably really draw the cannon first. Oops, what do we got here? It's kind of off color white.
Oh, this reminds me of the
What?
the gunpowder trail from AOE3,
Yeah, exactly.
right? Yeah. Mhm.
Looks like Yo-Yo sent me some stuff. Where's my... All right, let's see what Yo-Yo sent here. Exactly, Yo-Yo, just like that stuff. We all know that Yo-Yo loves gunpowder. So we need to make him a gunpowder emote of some kind. I'm not the greatest artist, but I'm also free. So, all right, let's try this again. So, just the opening of the cannon. And eventually we could like color this.
Mhm.
Okay. Maybe this comes up kind of like this. Or we could even have it sort of open like that. I think we want Something sort of like this. This isn't really strictly a medieval Canon, but eh, it's what Yo-Yo's working for. We all know it. Okay. Oops. Here we go. Sample that color. Clean this up a little bit. And then we can sample this color again. Nah, didn't do that too well. Okay, it's better. Okay. Okay, so I think we got the basic Canon down here.
Yeah. Do you
Question
think we
is
should
is the surface of the Canon
rotate it?
rotate the Canon?
Hmm.
Maybe
Because
if it's too hard to draw in this configuration.
yeah, because wouldn't the cannon should be facing upwards instead of downward?
Should be facing
Because
where?
upwards in the towards the air instead of being aiming downwards because it's like only bombard towers actually shoot downward.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, let me explore this a little bit more, Yo-Yo. I don't think it's quite finished just yet. I'm
Oh, yeah.
still adding layers of complexity to it. And here's sort of like the axle to the cannon.
Mhm.
The peg comes out, and then spokes come out. Except we need to kind of rotate the spokes like that. There we go. Could do about a little bit better of a circle than this, huh? But I really don't
Oh,
know why you would need what.
this is starting to look very good.
Oh, thanks, Yo-Yo.
Hmm.
Yeah, it just takes a little bit of time to get there, is all. I'm just not really sure why you couldn't go on the. I guess from maybe just an IP perspective is the only thing. You could go on the internet and probably find a better sketch of a cannon. these to come down this way, to come over that way, up like that, down like that. I don't know if we quite did that second wheel just right. I don't know if it
Yeah, it
exactly
looks a
matches.
little
A little
farther,
far away.
right? Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let's
Mm.
redo that. Make sure we get it right. Ah, should be kind of like that. And we got the little nub coming out, and then spokes. The wheel a little bit bigger, perhaps. How does that look? Does that wheel look approximately properly sized? Need to put another spoke out
Oh yeah,
here.
that's
A little bit better.
way better. Yeah.
It's still not perfect, but it takes a little bit of getting used to
Mm. Definitely.
this drawing software. It's kind of tough to tell. I guess this, in theory, is part of the spoke. Oops. How did I get on that hand tool? That's not what I want. Grr. Now I'm going to spend half an hour trying to figure out how to get off this hand tool. Oh, all right. I guess it just did it spontaneously.
Oh yeah, I was gonna suggest trying clicking on something else, like the
Yep.
cursor or something. Yeah.
See if we can clean that up a little bit. You know, they kind of look like the sketches from the game in a little bit of a sense.
Hmm. True. Like the images that we have.
The wheels could be a bit rounder. I think this wheel still needs some work.
You mean the back one?
Yeah, let's. Okay, let's go at it again. So it's going to try to be kind of like flattish here
Hmm.
and sort of darkest down here. And then it should lighten up as you get closer to the light source, which we decided is coming from in front of us, basically where I'm sitting. Looking down on it is the source of light.
Oh, I see.
And then we can shade that in perhaps. Top. Okay. We sort of have an undercarriage for this cannon, and we can kind of see through the undercarriage for now, which is not desirable. We also need to clean up these spokes a bit. The wheels aren't perfectly circular, which bothers me. I think we need to pull this out this way just a little bit.
I mean, the front one looks pretty good.
You think so? I think the front one
Yep.
looks all right.
Yep, I think that looks very good. The back one, however, like right next to where the nozzle of the cannon is,
Over
can use a
here.
little work, I think. Yeah.
Okay,
I
once.
think it looks like it's a little bent toward inside, but a little touch up, and I don't think
Yeah.
more.
We could always just call it combat damage.
Yeah, true.
Say it was battled during. It was damaged during the battle of the Fast Imp.
Mhm.
We also need a yo-yo progress bar.
Oh, you mean
Yep. So the
um
yo-yo progress bar, a normal
mhm.
progress bar looks like this, right?
Yeah.
Loading, okay? And you move across and you kind of go like this and you fill in different sections behind it. A
Hmm.
yo-yo progress bar looks like this, where this is feudal age, this is castle age, and all of this is imperial age.
But I would say it's kind of the other way around. I slow off very
Which one?
I start off very slow in Dark Age and in Feudal, and then actually on open maps I dominate Castle Age because of the all in Castle Age pushes of sorts.
Well, I
Like
was I was
Burgundian.
just
Hmm.
sketching a fast imp situation, but it's something to consider. It was an idea that I had.
Hmm.
All right, let's keep sketching.
Oh, I see. I see. You mean the progress bar that we get at the end of the game. I see. I see now. I see. Hmm. Very little time spent in Castle Age.
Yep, exactly.
And I'm working on a GT Easy icon right now. I've got the basics down. Just thinking of what to have in the background.
Hmm. You know what would be cool is if I could turn this cannon into a yo-yo somehow. It already kind of
Hmm.
looks like a yo-yo, right?
Oh yes,
Because it's got
the
the
two
two big,
wheels.
yep, the two big
Hmm.
wheels.
Oh,
All right, let me see if I can straighten out this back wheel here. Let's kind of try to sketch where it should go. Does that look a little rounder? I think that
oh
looks a little
yes.
better.
Hmm.
Okay. I think I'll try to round this up too.
But I don't think it'll be too easy trying to turn it into you.
Yeah, I agree.
Mhm. What we can do, however, is we can have um, a guy who's controlling the cannon have a yo-yo on its head, like the profile icon, maybe. What do you think?
Maybe. A lot harder illustrating a person than a cannon.
No, no, we can try to grab a person's image or something from the web. What do you think?
Maybe. All right, I need to clean up these spokes next, I think.
I'll try to find some.
Okay. Sounds good. There. All right. Let's increase the size of this brush a little, and then I think we can redo the spokes. You know, I'm just sort of looking at this, and I'm thinking, let's give that yo-yo thing a try.
Sure.
Yo-yo dude is skeptical. Well, let's see how it would look, because it's the easiest to change now. It would also kind of help me get the wheels right, I think. So let's suppose that we have two solid wheels, essentially. A yo-yo would look like this. There we go. A yo-yo would come out like this. Or maybe we would make the diameter of the wheels simply much larger. But then it would be harder to see the cannon. So you would essentially have, let's do some erasing.
I think the first wheel might be a little bit larger than the
Yeah,
other one.
I know, I just noticed that.
Uh-huh.
Let's try to follow it here. It's always my hardest thing while sketching is something looks bigger than the other. Here we go. This looks much better. Okay, let's clean it up. We could do a better job of making this rounder here, I think. And then, if you're going to have a yo-yo, you have to have strings attached.
Yep, definitely.
Otherwise, the yo-yo will simply fall when you try to use it. It won't come back and it won't spin, but it won't do it in that order. So, for that, I'm thinking, oops, we would have to create kind of like a loop in here, if you will. It turns out it's kind of hard to also draw wrapping a rope around a cannon. But let's do our best. Something. Then we could have more of them on the other side. Sort of illustrate how it's all wrapped together. That one doesn't look as good. Hold on. More of these. Make it a little bit smaller. Still don't like it. Struggling to give it depth. I think maybe I need to use the center one. Not quite as large out that way. Maybe something more like this. And then except it really needs to come down here more to be symmetric with the other. I want to put a spool on both sides so it could be a double yo-yo. You know what I mean, yo-yo?
Mhm. And I was thinking actually, how about like a chariot rider or something at the back, and he's controlling both of the strings on the yo-yo,
Ooh, I like that idea.
and I have some reference images you might be able to use. Um,
Oh, yes. I see. The chariot
that
rider.
and one more. Um, I had Age running in the background, and the graphic card was heating up too much. I just closed it. But yes, maybe that'll please.
I think I just fundamentally need to decrease the size of the yo-yo on the front one. Maybe this is all right. Maybe it's just not as tightly wrapped there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then the string comes out like that for now. And we could move this over so that it's being controlled by a chariot rider.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yep.
um, and he pulls on it to make it go boom.
Yep. That's what I was thinking
Because this
actually.
this is uh this is the yo-yo boom, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we'll kind of try to add some text in here. Yo. Is all this going to be visible though, as if it's just a tiny emoji?
We can have the we can have the sides have the uh, yo-yo symbol of some kind.
Or we could
Maybe
give
the
them,
one that I use for the character.
yeah, you've got a light blue yo-yo. We could try
Yeah.
doing that. Let's try giving it color now. I think that'll really help people understand what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Probably grayish for the cannon, I think. Yeah.
what? Grayish for the cannon? Yo-yo, you're no fun. This is a
Mm.
brass cannon, my guy.
Oh,
That way it'll be
you got
instantly
the
recog
golden BBC mod on. I see.
that way it'll be instantly recognizable.
Yep. Yeah. A true golden cannon wouldn't really work in practice, I think, right?
No, it would explode.
Mm-hmm.
Gold is
Yeah, it would
not a
melt.
very strong
Yeah.
metal.
Mm-hmm. You need very a lot of other metal to get mixed in with it.
Yep, there are a lot of other metals that would work a lot better. We'll dull it down a bit on the edges. So we kind of have a big section taken out of this cannon for the holder anyway. And that we're
Mm-hmm.
going to make brown because it's going to be wooden. A bit more of a reddish color to hold the cannon in place. And this should be more of a brownish color too. And we're just going to kind of fill this in and then we'll do the shading differently later.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, this surface should be a bit lighter because it's facing the light.
Yeah, the dark brown one.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a little lighter tone.
Yep. So we will also, oops, make sure not to shade in the string. Otherwise the guy won't be able to fire the cannon properly. So we'll let this be a little bit darker. Then we'll come in and lighten up the face that's facing the light. All right, so let's drag it this way. There we go. And technically, these are different faces in and of themselves. So we will shade that appropriately too.
Yeah.
But we
Yeah,
know that
I was
this.
wondering how can we separate the views from looking like a yo-yo instead of a block of cheese,
Oh well, we're gonna make
right?
them. We're gonna make them blue, obviously.
Oh, I
Well,
see.
I mean, yes, you can have blue cheese, but it's not that kind of blue cheese, you know.
Yes.
All right, and this was also facing us. But what we'll do is we'll come kind of back into our original color here, and then we'll shade in the top of this only. See that right there, Yo-Yo?
Mhm.
The top only. And that'll help that stand out. Ooh! Accidentally hit the eraser. Help it stand out a little bit more. Okay. All right. Yeah, you guys just got to work at it a little bit, I think, to get the desired effects.
Oh, I found the perfect background for my GGEZ.
Oh yeah? Nice.
I think, but the farms are like looking a little too much distracting.
Okay.
I'll try to show it to you.
Let's lighten this up a bit. And we'll kind of try to color this whole thing, this whole cannon now. And then we'll come back in with darker colors and lighter colors and highlight and shade things in as appropriate. Oops. Yeah, the brass will be more easily recognizable as a cannon. And see, brass cannons didn't exist during the Middle Ages, but Yo-Yo is a pioneer.
Mhm.
And maybe the reason why he's so successful is because he has technology that others don't. Yeah, it's just something to think about, Yo-Yo. Okay. Again. Oops. Still too light. It's kind of too dark. Although, we'll take that color and let's come over this now. Let's come over the black. Black makes it look sketch-like. which is good to start out with a sketch, but you don't want the final thing to be a sketch, unless a sketch is what you're going for, but it's not here.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay, and I'm actually okay with this being a little bit dark in here. Oop. Sort of embolden it a bit. Cast a bit of a shadow. Oops. You got to be very careful because the black is very strong.
Mhm.
Make it stand out a bit more. Okay. So let's go back to this color. And let's lighten it up a little bit. Actually, we might be able to use a different brush here. Might be able to, where's the blend? Let's come up here with some white. Or we blend it. Okay. Okay. All right. Give a little bit more back here. All right, what is this? Blender blur. All right, let's go. Oops. Too large. But yes, much closer to what we're looking for. Okay. Let's go back to our pen and add a little bit more white. You gonna be all right over there, Yo-Yo?
Yep. I think I'm almost done with GG icon. I'm just trying
Okay.
to yeah. I was trying something. I did send you the image. Can you tell me if that looks good for the thing?
The one of the town?
Yep, that's not there anymore.
That's what?
The town that's decimated and not really a town anymore.
Hmm.
Trouble. Send
Yeah,
you the pic, right?
what's the intended use for that?
GG easy icon. What do you think?
I think as long as you scrub the guy's name, it should be fine. You do
Oh
whatever.
yes, yes, yes. No, no, I won't be using um, the whole image. Okay, I have something ready. How do I save it now? Export. Do you know what should I import into as a PNG or JPG or a Sketchpad app thing?
Well, I'm using Krita, but that's also because I have a real stylus that I'm actually coloring with.
Oh, I see. Okay, so yep, my own little drawing. That's what it's written as. It's ready. Download. Let me share it. Maybe you can use a little um,
Oh, it's way too
walk.
large.
Yeah, maybe the icon should be a little bigger because
Uh,
on his, I mean the text on mine. Let's see. Oh, oh, the cannons actually look amazing.
of
The
course,
barrel, yes,
of course. Yeah,
all
Krita
the
has some
shading
nice
and
built-in shading, so we can make it look pretty good. It might be a little bit light, actually, but we can toss in a little bit more shading.
Mhm.
You can also
Well,
kind of,
it will look the same on a small scale. I
yeah,
mean, yeah.
but I'm gonna get this right. You can post an image of it in the server before making it an emote
Hmm.
so that people will get to see what it looked like before it was scaled down.
Yep.
There. I mean, I could smooth it a bit more. Maybe I should. Yeah, let's smooth it a bit more, and then we'll add some more texture later.
I'm actually thinking of replacing my um face icon with something else because it's I think there's a brand name on it, Brian or something.
Okay. Um, so let's see here. We probably should make this spool over here a little bit smaller, huh? To make it more consistent. I think this one is just about, oops, just about appropriately sized. The back wheel, so we really should be coming more like this, I think. We can also try to clear this up. Come on, what's going on? It's not. It's getting all smudgy on me. How does that look?
Yep, that looks pretty good. Um, but I'm thinking we get another what do you call that? The
Oh,
wire thingy, the other yo-yo, wheel
maybe it's
slasher.
because I'm on this pen here. Maybe that pen is the reason why it's not working. There we go. What's this? Do a little work on this. All right. So let's clean this up, clean that up, clean that up, and then clean this up a bit. Okay. Something like that, like that, like that, and like that. Except it's decreasing. It's going the wrong way. We want it to go down in size. There we go. Right now we kind of got the yo-yo chamfer over here, which is not so visible on this other side unless we make one just like this. Because the thing is that yo-yos should have a chamfer on them, right? Don't you agree? Otherwise the
Yep.
kids could hurt their hands if they squeeze them too
Mm-hmm.
hard.
But
There
yeah,
we
I
go.
think I'm fully done with one of the icons. It's the easy one.
Nice.
Just need to see how it looks on a downscale version. Mm.
Okay. All right. So now we need to choose the blue. I think something like this, electric blue. What do you think about that, yo-yo?
How about a little reddish instead?
Red?
What do you
You
think?
want it to be red instead? Red could look
Yeah,
like blood.
that's fine.
We
I
could.
do think that would be too. Oh, I got a.
So which one do you
Maybe
like
that.
better, the red or the blue?
Um, Actually, the red is looking way better. But I sent you something. Check it out.
Oh, nice. Oh, I like that. So we'll do it. Do you want to do it with exactly like that with the blue trim and
Yeah,
the
yeah,
red and the
yeah, that's what
star?
I'm thinking. Is it looking that good with the blue blue sides?
Um,
Um,
I like the blue personally, but we could totally put like a star in the middle of this wheel right here.
mhm.
Let's
Because I
see.
think the red and blue are working perfectly. I'm not sure about the blue though.
What do you think, Yo-Yo?
Yep, that looks pretty good.
So you want red on this face
Yeah, that would look. And I think
or
a little darker version of blue because this looks like even lighter than sky blue, right?
all right, hold on.
Yeah, that look like very greenish too. I think that's what it's like.
All right. So let me put the red surrounding in.
Mhm.
Actually, I might be able to use that paint filler tool. Nah, I'm not gonna use the paint filler tool. Is that red too dark? Actually, let's
Oh,
let's
that's
let's
brown,
lighten
man.
let's lighten it up.
Oh
How's
yeah, that was way
how's
too.
that? Scarlet?
Maybe a little lighter still.
A little
That's
lighter?
red. Yeah, that looks like blood red. I'm thinking more little. Um,
How's that?
that looks. Can you do little something in the middle of this, the blood red and the pinkish red?
Hold on.
Something in the middle of those, and
How's that?
yeah, that looks pretty good.
Okay.
Hmm. I like that one. Yeah, I thought it would be way easier, but no. Because what I used to do is I used to do the fill in the color thing.
Oh, the color fill in paint.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Mm-hmm.
familiar with it.
I used to do that when I was in school.
Oh, it's all right. You know that color fill would have issues around boundaries and such. You'd have to go in and fill in little pockets of things that it didn't quite catch. So
Mm-hmm.
this is almost faster.
Yeah, but you won't get these imperfection little things. Like I mean, the sketching thing. They also have their own touch to it, right? Instead of when you're using just straight up lines.
Okay. It'll be all right because I'm going to shade this too, like the yo-yo is shaded, to give it a
Mm-hmm.
roundish, domed look.
I see.
So I don't even want it to be all one uniform color. So we'll have slightly darker red near the chamfer, slightly lighter near the star. make this a little bit easier and zoom in. There we go.
Yeah, the wheels are looking amazing.
Thanks, Yo-Yo. I'm glad you're here with me thinking outside the box. Oops. Outside the yo-yo box. The box that the yo-yo came in. You can always come back in with more yellow later. Straighten out the star if we wish. Oops. Come on. Okay. Hmm. Oop. Let's actually just grab this. All right. I think that basically does it for the star. But, oops. We can blend the star too slightly. Okay. Yo-Yo, you still there?
Yep. I'm right here.
Great. Let's give the star kind of some texture. Just sort of like this, like the drawing did. Oops. So let's see if we can get that like, yeah, and then a little bit in the middle here. Okay. And at the same time, let's do this for the yo-yo itself. This face of the yo-yo. Give a little bit of white here and through here. And then let's darken it around the edge.
Now, one other thing, if we don't want to draw the or have the chariot rider or something, what we can do is we can have the strings of the yo-yo attached with the what do you call uh, the thing that gets lit when you try to do the
Fuse?
bombard cannon thing?
The fuse?
The tip?
Yeah, it's a fuse, Yo-Yo.
Oh yeah, the fuse.
Okay.
You can have the things attached to a fuse and then have it lit like a small candle or something. We don't want to go the chariot route.
Oops. You can really do so much just playing with where the light's coming from and shading. Once you understand that, you can do basically anything.
Oh, one more thing. You can also have the cannon shooting a yo-yo instead of a cannonball.
Ooh, I like that. It's a good idea. Let's blend that together. Blend all of that. What do you think?
That looks amazing. Perfect.
It's a little bit of touch up to do here and there.
I
So
think one of the corners of the star, the bottom
this one,
left one.
this
Yeah,
one
yeah. And
needs a
the
little work.
yeah, I think a little bit sharpening it.
A little bit
I
of
think.
sharpening. Okay, let's see.
Mm. Or you can use the something.
Oops. How's that? A little better?
Oh yes, that looks pretty good.
Okay. Let's take some of this and kind of bring that around here, like so. And then we'll take some of this and we'll just perpetuate this here and this over here. Oops. And then I think it needs it here and here. Should be very little of the chamfer really that'll be visible on this side, so I don't mind it so much. Okay, let's go back over to our smoothing tool. This one. Good. All right.
Yeah, but I think the outer shell looks pretty good.
Okay, so time to do the chamfer, and then we'll do the rest of this wheel, and then we'll do the other wheel.
Oh yes, still a lot of work to do. Yeah.
All right. Let's come back to our pen. Clean that up a little bit. Okay. Fill this in with blue. Now this blue is going to be the lighter blue. However, it will darken as it gets nearer to these narrower portions. Okay.
Oh, I think we should use different kind of blue.
Yep, we will.
Oh,
Most of it will be a different colored blue. I think we are gonna.
can you just replace the color of it?
What?
Can you just do some kind of fill stuff and change one color to something else? Is that
I don't think so. If there's probably a
no?
way to do it, but I don't know how. So the main wheel will be this color here. Is that better?
That looks a little too dark along with the red. One
Too
second.
dark? Okay. Well,
Let
it'll lighten up as we get it more into the exposure of the light here. Okay, let's.
that looks more like it. Yep.
This?
It looks pretty good. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, this will be kind of tricky to get right, I think. Lots in play. Let's just do it like this initially. Oops. And I will blend all of that too. Sure that we keep the black lines though. I think it's important for small images like emotes to have sharp edges.
Oh yes, true. And I think this does remind me of like a circus or something, right?
You think it looks like
To
the
some.
circus?
No, it reminds me of it.
Oh,
Not saying it. Yeah.
well, yo-yos are supposed to be fun, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
So is the circus.
When I do clown, so it suits
Oh,
that
true.
edge as well. Yes.
The circus has clowns as well.
Mhm.
Yo-yo and his clownery.
Think we could have used a little bit more blue before doing the blurry. What do you think?
Oh, the blend? Yep.
Yeah.
Can add some more blue. Just wanted to see how it looked, where we were at.
Let me see. So a friend recommended for the GTEC icon a yo-yo unflurring. I think he means unreeling, right?
Unrolling, yeah.
Yeah. GT written on the yo-yo and easy unraveling on the string.
Oh, hey, that's smart. It's a good idea. Yeah, good choice
Yeah,
of pen.
he's a creative one. But wouldn't the easy be too small for the string then?
Could be a really long string.
No, but still, how would you write easy on the string? I'm thinking the string might be too not short, but thin
No,
for the.
yo-yo. It would be like this. Um, Let me show you. Not that.
Because I like the idea, but I didn't fully grasp it.
So imagine that you've got some loopy string, right? Like this,
Mhm.
and it would be
Oh, it spells out easy.
E and then a Z with the string, something like that.
Oh, I see. I see. Spelling out the.
Yep. Obviously, have to do a better job of making it look string-like, but you get the idea.
Oh yes, I get it. Yeah. That sounds way better than the next one. Oh,
Okay.
no, the wheel.
Oh no, the wheel. Yeah, you're right. It'll
Yeah.
be okay.
Yeah, I guess the image is kind
Okay.
of
It's
yeah,
just
we
hard to
still the
find a good.
sketch.
There's so many different brushes in here. I think this is the good one. All right. So we want some more blue. So we will put some more down. Okay. Kind of like that, maybe where the shiniest spots are. And then we will take this and we will also try to shade that in a little bit there. Okay. So let's try blending that. It's this iterative process. I can't really predict, you know, you just kind of do it, tweak things. Oops. I think the wheel kind of has a marbled, plasticky texture to it right now. What do you think?
Yes,
I think
that's definitely.
it looks good. It looks like real plastic that could have been mixed or artistically
Mhm.
designed
Oh, true. It looks very
for that
shiny, and
purpose.
yeah, the reflection is pretty good.
Let's blend this. Almost gets lost in the blending a bit, you know, but yeah, it's all right.
Hmm.
Could decrease the size of this blender a little bit. Oops. Come over here and blend that a bit more. I mean, these are the pixels that we're working with. Let's sharpen it up again.
Um,
What?
uh, Now, what are you going to do between the Jojo and the cannon barrel? Maybe later, but yeah.
Hmm. All right. What do you think?
Yep. Breather. Easy.
The wheel is done. It's a good wheel.
Yep.
Okay. I mean, we might be able to have a little bit more of a gradual transition here. Like down here, it seems pretty abrupt. Let
Yep.
me see what I can do about that.
Um, Maybe just outlining the, yeah.
Change that up a little bit. There we go. I think that looks a little better. And I can replace it with some black. Okay. Okay. Okay.
It looks pretty good.
All right. So we could do the red face on this side and then more blue. This is the other side of the yo-yo, so you can't really see it. Or do you want this
Mhm.
to just be blue? So we could make that blue as well.
Let's try doing the fill thing. I think that will give us a
You mean,
faster. Yeah, just to get an idea.
oh, the fill?
Yeah,
Um,
on the inner side. What do you think?
I don't even know where the fill would be. So I'll just increase the size of this.
Oh yeah, that's easier for it. We can just undo it later. Um, and let's try it in the inner side as well.
All right, so do you want this blue or red, yo-yo? This surface here.
Um, yeah, let's try doing just blue first
Okay.
and let's see how it looks. Yeah, let's just do it at a fast pace. We don't spend too much time on this one. I think red would be better and might as well have a little tiny star, or like
Well,
the star points. What do you think?
it's gonna be connected, or it's gonna be covered by the
Yeah,
string.
no, I know. I know. It will be covered, but still, I think we
All
can
right.
have the little star point as if the star is still there, but it's hidden by the
Okay.
string. What do you think? Mhm.
Okay. Yep. We could give it a try.
Because otherwise, I'm thinking it might be too much blue on this for the thing.
Okay. Finish filling this in. And we have another chamfer here. Let me grab this color. Now I think this is going to be the lightest blue of all. So we'll get these background colors in.
Yeah, the outer one definitely needs to lighten up a bit. It's looking too dark.
Okay.
Yeah, the comparison between the first and the second video is like also night and day, right? It looks like the first one is like a 3D model, the second one is a 2D one.
Oh, yeah.
The shading does makes a huge difference.
Yep. 100%.
And then having sketching and then shading instead of just, the blunt filling. Yeah.
We need to expand this face downward like, like this.
Oh, Ronald was here, I think.
Oh, hey, Ronald Rage. Welcome. I don't know if he's still here or not. We're just as if you are Ronald, we're designing an emote for Yo-Yo's stream. It's taken a little bit more time than I think anybody expected, but it's also going to be
Yeah.
better
Yeah,
than anybody expected.
that's
So
true.
that's usually how most things I work on go. They take more time than you think, but they also turn out better than you think. Just because I don't know, I just
Hmm.
can't leave stuff alone. Like I see something and it's just not quite right, and it just bothers me. So I have to do something about it. Let's while we're here, let's darken this brown up a little bit and come back in here and shade that in. We need to actually darken that up a little bit more. So that it looks like a different thing. And I'd say let's darken it pretty much all the way. And then let's grab some of that and kind of pull that forward like this. Oops. Okay. So we are going to, well, we got to do a couple of things. I think the first thing is this wheel is looking slightly too large. So
Sorry, what? I wasn't paying.
this wheel is looking a little bit too large. So I
Oh, the
think we
other
need
one.
to trim it back.
Mm.
How's that? A little bit better?
Yep.
Should be a little bit smaller even than that, perhaps.
I think it looks fine. You're looking way more rounded now. Mhm. But I think the star is actually taking all the shine from the cannon.
You think
You
so?
think we should add? Yeah.
The star is outshining the cannon. Well, the star is supposed to be shiny. A cannon is not supposed to be shiny. Cannon just comes out of
True,
the
I
box
guess.
shiny. Comes out of the factory shiny.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's some realistic touch to that.
Okay.
You might have trimmed it a little bit more. Um, well, relatively speaking, yeah, it still looks fine.
I'm
Mm-hmm.
just trying to round it up now.
Yeah.
Because it should look a little bit smaller
Smaller, yes, 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 because it's
than the
further.
front one. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So what does chat think? Round rage? What do you think? Did we go too far or not far enough? Okay. Pull that line up like that. Pull that out. Oops. Oops. So let's darken this a little. We'll kind of draw some lines in here, and then we'll lighten it a bit. We'll draw some lines up here, like this, to get the same texture, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. and we're not going to do this innermost face because we still have to put the red down over there.
Oh, I see. Mhm.
So we're just doing the outside, shoring it up. Okay. Okay, looks like we need some more white on this. Maybe a little bit more white,
Yeah,
or maybe a
towards the
little bit more
bottom and
dark. Let's.
we can have light blue as well. That can work. It's not being too white.
Okay, let's blend that.
I think we used a little bit down. Either we use darkish blue or we didn't add enough white, right?
All right, let's add a little
We,
bit of this lighter greenish blue, this fun blue. What do you think, Yo-Yo?
yeah, we can try that.
Help make it a little bit more fun because
Hmm.
this first one turned out really well. The front one turned out
I think
fantastic.
I think on the top it's fine because it would be saturated on the top regardless. It's more of on the bottom, I mean the front side, where we need a little bit more blue, I think. We're getting closer and closer to the
Yep.
finished product.
See if we can get a little bit of that green in here going on. Oh yeah. All right.
That's looking pretty good.
Better. I think it needs a little bit darker around the boundary now.
Um, yeah, on the top, yeah, that's what I said before. Because the top should be darker because
Mm-hmm.
uh, more things are saturated over there, you know, in a small space. And I was thinking red on the inner circle, basically the same star copy as it is, but the main star is hidden behind the strings, right?
Oh,
So only
yeah.
make.
Yep. It's hidden
Yeah.
behind the string.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Man, I really just cannot beat this front one.
The first one, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll have to ruin the first one. uh,
Let
maybe try
us.
adding more white in the
Yep.
center-ish, right, to get that shiny wheel texture. I think that's all I can think of. Let me take a look on my phone because it shows it as on a small scale. Hmm, it looks pretty close enough on I mean from top down view.
Okay. Let's give it a little bit more white in a specific place.
Mhm.
Oops. Okay. And then we'll leave it alone for a while.
Mhm.
Okay. It's not bad. We could use a little bit more blue up through here.
Mhm.
There we go. Okay. Now we need to work on this edge right here, right?
Yeah, that one.
This chamfer. Because remember, all good yo-yos have chamfers.
Yep, indeed.
Actually, we should lighten this up just a little bit. All right. The chamfer should actually be a little bit darker. See if I can blend this darker color into that to make it a little bit more convincing. Okay. And now you said you wanted red here, the red
Yeah,
face and the star.
the inside basically like the same as the outside one, but the star will be hidden because they're the strings. So maybe little pointy things, maybe two or three, maybe
All right.
something like that.
Let's make it happen. Something like that. Put a star.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oops, let's grab this.
Maybe a little bit more so that it's a little bit more visible, but yeah, the same direction.
Actually, we need a little bit lighter, brighter of a red. There we go. That's much better.
Mhm. Oh yeah, the new array that we're doing,
Yep.
and we can add the dark red um,
The
on the back parts to
yeah,
do the add the shading the
exactly.
little. Mhm.
Well, most graphic designers wouldn't make you something like this, that's for sure. It
Oh
would
yes.
not be shaded like this. If it did, it would cost a fortune. All right. Oops. I think I accidentally covered up the lip of the. There we go. The cannon stands out again.
Mhm.
Yeah, so Ronald Reid was in chat, but unfortunately I didn't see him in time, so I didn't respond in time. I don't know if he's still here.
Yeah, I think his power might have went out again. Who knows?
Oh,
Maybe some of them.
would be
Yeah.
very unwieldy.
Hmm.
This is the second time in like 2 weeks, right, that this has happened to Ronald Rage.
Oh yes.
This entire neighborhood has lost power.
Mm-hmm.
That is unfortunate. Folks can't seem to keep up with the demand for power.
I will be back in like sometime, take like 3-4 minutes. One second.
All right, Yo-Yo has to step away real quick, so if any of you fanboys and girls out there have any questions for Yo-Yo, I will do my best to fill in for him for the next 3 or 4 minutes until he comes back. We're just filling in this blue with the red. Yo-Yo desires the red to be used on his Yo-Yo cannon. Technically, it's going to be Yo-Yo Boom. That's going to be the emote. All right. You know, I'm going to fill in these star tips too, just because they've got like a blue border on them. Then we'll come back and make them later. Okay. I think these other ones are okay. All right, let's come back and do the star again. Kind of like that. Actually, that last one is not very good, huh? Let's see if we can zoom in to improve the resolution. I think this is where the last one was. Okay. There we go. Let's give more crimson border. Just like that. We're putting these lines toward the center because we're going to shade. We're going to blend, I mean. and let us do the same thing but with white. I mean, this area is a little bit busier, which means there's less to do, but it's also kind of trickier because you have to avoid all these other features. Okay. Blend that and that. Blend this. Can maybe increase the size of this a little bit. That might be too big. Yeah, that's perfect. See if we can bring the backside of this yo-yo to life. Okay. We could give it a little bit of sparkle. Let's take that, come back over to our pen, and brighten these up a little bit. I do think that we need to have some darker reds again along the border, and we need to basically blend it again. Yo-Yo spilled some water over the floor. Uh-oh. Well, that's important to clean up. All right. And then finally, let's do the black line border. Oh. Okay. Yeah, this is, oops. This is just a much more playful color. We need to do another blend. Okay. Let's blend it again. And then we'll go in and sharpen that up later. All right. Wait, what? I thought I blended all this. No, I guess not. Well, we'll just blend that real quick. Okay. I do think this needs to be darkened up a bit. Yeah, some more vermilion. Some bright, bright red. That'll help. Okay, blend it again. Let's make sure that there's nothing else that we want to blend. I don't see anything right now, so. Yeah, that looks better. Much better. Yo-yos need to be fun, which means that they need to have bright colors. Otherwise the kids will get bored.
Hey, tech, sorry for the wait.
Hey, Yo-yo, welcome back.
Uh, Let me. What's happened? Oh, nice.
Yep,
Looking almost identical.
making progress. Slowly but surely.
I think we might have to increase the stars a little bit. The points maybe. But
Hold on. Okay, that's a little more defined. That's a little bit more defined now. And let's clean that up a little bit, which we can do. There we go. Clean this up. You want to increase the size of the stars a little bit?
Oh yes, the point.
All right, one sec. Come in here.
And I actually, a friend of mine. Have you heard of Jimmy James?
Is that the guy from Greece or is that somebody else?
He might be from Greece,
I don't know.
but I think he's in America right now.
Okay, what did
So
he say?
he makes YouTube videos, um, like tier listing stuff, but at mid-elo, I think he's around 13, 14.
All right,
He actually makes music as well, and he uses that music in his YouTube videos as a background, lo-fi music. You
interesting.
might find it. Um, I was actually thinking of using this music at the background of my streams. You might like the idea as well. Let me try to share the
Uh,
thing with you.
not on my stream.
No?
I'm streaming right now.
Oh yes, true.
Okay, but you can share later for sure.
Mhm. No, he actually has. I asked him, and he's like, "Yeah, can use it as a background. Yeah, I have permission."
So we'll
So if you wanted it as well, yeah.
make the star a little bit bigger, like that. Okay. Okay, let's shade this. we're really close to being done here.
Yep, almost done. The strings are left, and what do you think of the background text? Do you just have it green or something? We can actually. Hmm,
I'm not sure. Okay,
okay. Oh,
let me clean that up. The string should be white.
should it?
The string
Mm-hmm.
should be
Right.
white with black edges.
Hmm. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, the string used to be of cotton, so.
Yep. This portion of the star needs blending over here. This needs blending. This needs blending. This needs blending. That needs blending. Okay. Um, so
Oh,
I
I
don't have
have
time to
an
draw.
idea.
I don't
Uh-huh.
have time to draw a
Mhm.
guy right now.
Oh yeah, the guy will take too much time. What do you think of the stick thing?
The
The
stick.
yeah.
What?
Uh, I don't know the name, but basically a candle to light up the cannon.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was instead going to draw something like this. So the cannon is. Oops. Let me get the proper pen. So the cannon is
Mhm.
going. Hold on. We need to draw. We need to draw fire coming out of the end of this cannon. Maybe something like this. Oops. Something like that. Yo-yo, perhaps.
Mhm.
No, I don't quite like that too much.
Maybe with
Color's all right though.
a
Let me
different color.
increase the size of this. Yeah, that's good. A little bit smaller.
Maybe on the other side, not on underneath, because if it's
Oh,
shooting
over
there,
here.
then the yeah. No, no,
Well, the
no.
thing
I was
is that
talking
it's
the.
got to come out of the muzzle of the cannon.
No, what I'm saying is it shouldn't be in the path where the thing is going, right?
Hold on.
Like everywhere except that one line that he drew. Oh, let me try to edit something.
Okay. So then, oops, that's way too dark, but you get the idea.
I get the idea. And for the actual cannonball, we can just crop the side wheel and try to, downsize it as the ball. What do you think?
Oh, it's not going to take that long to draw a flaming yo-yo.
Okay.
And we're going to have, like, we need this to be kind of billowy.
And for the background image, I was thinking we can use the thing that the devs did. We can just have the uh, Windows background. Do you remember that one?
So, no, I don't.
Really?
Kind of like a cloud like this. And then we're going to have the yo-yo. Maybe like an explosive yo-yo bomb coming out. Well, actually, you do a lot with T-Bomber, right? So we
Yeah.
could have kind of like
A bomb that has T in the middle, maybe, instead of the star, right?
mm,
If,
no, the bomb should be yo-yo like.
no, I'm saying the symbol on the yo-yo could be a T.
Hold on. It's kind of tricky to get this right.
Do you think we should make the nozzle a little bit bigger for the cannon, so we'll have more space for the cannonball?
You want the biggest possible cannonball, don't you?
Yeah. So, and if we make it too big, then we're like, oh, he's shooting. But we can just make the cannonball a little bigger. Who cares, right?
All right.
It will be hard to distinguish.
Oops. Let's give ourselves a little wick.
I don't think cannonballs actually had a lick though.
No, but they'll get the idea.
Okay.
It's a little artistic license. Yes, you are correct, though.
Hmm.
The wick would never stay lit while the cannonball was flying
Hmm.
through the air. So let's see what you think
And what I
about
was
this.
saying was, in this bomb, we can have a white thing, and it can have T on the bomb.
Or, we could just do a standard cannonball that appears to be kind of on fire.
We can have orange and light surrounding it,
Oops,
shading. I mean,
it's too gray. That's too lime greenish. Do more like that. Tough to get a good yellow.
true. You can add in. You can always add in some orange to just
Yep,
yeah,
100%.
add in the effect.
100% planning on it. So we got kind of this. Oops. Let's zoom in on that, shall we?
Yep. I mean, zoom out or something. This is actually looking like more of a profile picture than a.
I am honored,
Yeah.
Yo-Yo.
Hmm.
And we'll have a little bit of red. All right, and then I think, oops, we can blend it, and it should look pretty good. Might need a little bit
Hmm.
more puffy smoke coming off the sides, though. Just expand the concept of this. There's a big ol' cloud behind it. We don't want to obscure the yo-yo too much, though.
Do you think we should remove the yellow light? But
Too late. We'll make it work.
Mhm.
Let's increase the size of this a little bit. Kind of choppy like that. Okay. And then we'll decrease the size and we'll grab white and we'll just sort of like pull through here. All right, let's see what we can do about pulling through that a little bit. You might need to sample the color for this and remember the theme for this emote is going to be yo-yo boom.
Oh yes, definitely.
We can do something similar on this side where we have little particles.
With this, I don't even think we actually need shading. What do you think? We have done
What?
pretty good. I don't even think we need shading. Maybe with the yellow and the orange, but the smoke actually looks very good, even without shading.
Oh, thanks, yo-yo.
Mm-hmm. The random pattern, pretty good.
All right, we might want to make this a little wider in here because it's sort of the epicenter of where it all comes from. Oops. Decrease the size of this a bit. Okay. Oops.
Oh, we actually don't even need a background. I forgot.
Yep, transparency.
But do we have transparent background here?
Yeah, we should have transparent background.
Yes.
And if we don't, there are ways to give it transparent background.
Okay.
All right, let's try some blending. All right, what do you think, Yo-Yo? Oops.
Oh yeah, this is looking pretty good.
I feel like it needs more at the muzzle.
Oh yeah, a little bit more shining, right?
A little bit more what?
A little bit more brightness or some. Oh, you mean at the muzzle?
Yeah, at the muzzle
I
of
was
the cannon,
thinking.
some more
I
brightness.
was. I was thinking on the cannon itself because it's getting every overshadowed by everything else.
There is a lot going on.
Mhm.
You know that there's like the wheel of the yo-yo back there, but you can't see it behind the explosion. And I think that's fun. Yeah, that's better. Fire shooting out of the cannon. Hey, Smokey, welcome. You're going to get really excited because we got lots of smoke here. I drew some smoke.
That's
Probably doesn't
okay.
look much like you, but you probably appreciate it. It's a good thing we started an hour earlier, Yo-Yo.
Oh yes.
I have to stream in an hour and do a different stream. Script chat.
Oh yes. I think this one is almost done.
Mm-hmm.
Almost done. 98%.
Yo-Yo boom. Yeah, that looks like it could be my twin, says Smokey. Are you having a very incorporeal day as well? Okay.
I'm still thinking I want a T on the bomb deck.
Oh, we can
There-
try. We can try
yeah.
Yo-Yo, but I don't think anybody's going to be able to see it.
Oh, well, why not then?
All right. Hold on. We can try. There we go. A white hot tea on the bomb.
Mm, maybe a little bigger, but yeah.
A little bit bigger?
I,
Yo-Yo, there's like hardly any space. I'll try.
well, we can have it like an 8 ball, right? But if the eight on the 8 ball was double the size.
All right. There we go. It's just about as big as I can make it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You auto corrected it. I was gonna say a little bit.
Okay.
That looks amazing. Mhm. I think one can easily distinguish it.
We'll
But what do we
see.
do with the strings now? I think the strings feel a little
So,
empty.
ideally, we would have some dude back here yanking on the string. That's
Mhm.
his way of firing the cannon. Um, But instead, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to draw, we're going to kind
Okay.
of crop the string out, so it's just going to go to the edge of the, what? The edge of the picture. And it can leave it up to your imagination as to the guy that's yanking on it. Because I really am out of time for today.
No, I totally understand. It took like 2 hours, dude.
Yeah, we spent a lot
Mhm.
more on it. Basically, over 2 hours, like 2.5 hours probably effectively on it. So
Oh
I will
yeah, it's been
draw
12, almost 3 hours, dude.
I will draw
Started.
some yank lines. So it looks like it's really, really tight. Someone was just jerking on it.
Uh, I think we should make another string though.
Another string for what, Yo-Yo?
Oh, I was thinking they were two separate yo-yos. Oh,
What? No, it's one yo-yo, man.
I was thinking there'd be two strings from one side to other side, and like, but you'll share it, and one guy will be working at home with both of his hands.
All right. Maybe get rid of this one. Okay, and the picture will get cropped here. So we'll give it a border. So it looks like somebody is tugging on the string, and that's firing the cannon. Okay, so now all we need are some characters. And let's do it in green, because Yo-Yo loves green. Unless you want a different color. We're going to say
Green's fine.
Yo. Oops. Because green is really a color we haven't, it's like the only color we haven't used yet. Yo. Yo. Boom. There we go, Yo-Yo. Let's fix the B. Or you could even type it if you would rather.
It looks fine.
Smokey approves. He says it looks nice. And we all
Yes,
know that the high-rated players are always right.
indeed. Don't that's about to hit 1800. Fairly.
Yo-Yo. Boom. And let's underline boom here. All right.
Yeah. So
There we
how
go.
do you? I think there's one more thing left.
Oh,
The
yep. What?
transparent background.
Oh, yes. So I'm going to put my screen up. I'm done
Mhm.
sketching. Done sketching for now. Take my sweaty two-fingered glove off. Okay. So I believe, number one, we're going to save this. Maybe not here, but maybe like
Yeah, I think I was already.
under emojis, we're gonna say yo boom. This is gonna be a created document. So if we ever needed to modify this, we could.
Nice.
Um, Now I think we can go to export, and we can export it as a PNG. Let's try that. I think that will have the transparent color. All right, well, I don't know how to change this, so we'll just assume that it's the white. That's what we want. And I think that did it.
Hopefully.
Yo-Yo Boom PNG. How do you want to open this file? All right, let me try sending this to you, and tell me if it's
Brilliant.
transparent.
Indeed, I will try.
Doesn't look transparent.
Yeah, it doesn't.
But actually, let me do something.
Yeah, I think it would be easier for you to just do it in the software.
I don't know
Uh,
how.
mm,
However, I think there's a fill
uh,
tool somewhere. Ah,
do you
fill
see
tool.
that green thing on the under select menu? I think that might be it. Yeah,
No, I don't think so.
one of those things. Okay.
All right, so let's actually close Krita, and let's open it in Paint. Let's just open it in Paint for now. So we'll crop it. I should learn how to do it in Krita. Okay. Now let's fill in with this puce color.
Mhm.
Oh, that's terrible, actually. Forget that. All right, yeah, let's do it with the software.
Yeah, because I, don't- I think you shouldn't have uh, um, closed the software because it has all the commands. I'm not sure how much that matters.
But there is an external online website. There's a website online that you can use to save
No, no,
images
I
with
know.
transparent backgrounds.
I've tried when I make my YouTube videos. Yeah, but I thought it's easy in the software. Maybe not now.
Okay. Um, so first things first, actually, let's crop this. Oops. Let's. You know, it is relatively square, which is nice.
Mhm.
Let's hit enter. Okay, nice. So it cropped it. Now, um, export advanced maybe. We'll export it as a PNG again. Um, I actually don't know how to do this. All right. Export image with transparent background, Krita. Okay, here we go. Image properties and set background opacity to 0. Oh, come on. No, did not want to do that. Ah. Okay, hit enter. Now let's click somewhere else. All right, image properties, background color, background opacity. Wait, no, background opacity should be already set to 0.
Yeah, I think it was already 0.
So background color is white. Maybe that's all I need to change. All right, save it. Export. Export the PNG again. Okay. Open file location. All right. Let me try sending this to you now, and we'll see what happens.
That looks white. Yeah, that looks white.
Yeah. Okay, so the background of, okay. So I've got a background layer here, and I'm sort of adjusting the opacity. Okay. Hold on. So it looks like I drew all of this as a background layer.
Oh, yes. You might have
Hold on.
to edit it
Yes.
individually.
Copy a background, and then so let me try renaming this to image. And that image opacity is going to be 100%. And then the background opacity is going to be 0%. And let's hide the image and make this background visible. And now let's go in with a gigantic eraser and erase everything. Okay. And now, all right, we should have the image and the background. So if we made the image opaque, we could see that there would be partial background here. but that's not what we want to do. All right, so we got the background layer, the image layer. Let's try this again. Okay, File, or Edit, Export. There we go. Yo-yo boom. Yep. Wish to replace it. Transparent color is black. All right, let's hope that this worked. Oh, gosh. Doesn't look like it worked. Convert this somehow to file layer. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Properties. Uh, okay, I have everything on a single layer. There is no background layer. What I want to do is erase parts of my single layer such that they become transparent. Okay, so it looks like he says use the color to alpha option. Filter colors, color to alpha. Then create a new layer below the original art. The white color was the canvas, which was colored white. Yeah, I have no idea.
That's
It's
it.
confusing.
Maybe there is a way you can manually. I think I might be able to do it manually. Yeah, that might be the only way. You can
That's no.
send me this file though.
No, no, no.
Then.
There's got to be a way. Dang,
Mhm.
this is so annoying. All right, let's try to paste purple in here. Yo-yo boom. All right.
Wait, everything good.
Okay. Let's undo. I can't seem to undo the text. Maybe I've gone as far back as I can. Oops. Ah, no. We'll just erase the text, I suppose. No. We will paint it white. Oh, stop that. Need the brush. Okay. Let's get rid of that. This will. All right. And now I need a freehand select. Freehand path tool. Oops. Freehand selection tool. All right. I guess I'm putting this back on. Okay. So then let's take that and we'll move it. You want the move tool? Yes, I do. All right, whatever. All right. I'm gonna end the stream here. I'll try to figure this out off stream. The fun part's done.
Oh, we have to.
Designing the emote was done, so there's no point in wasting everybody's time. I'll try to figure out how to make this a transparent image and send this over to you, Yo-Yo, as a transparent image.
Thanks.
I
Like
hope you
I
guys
would
will.
say,
I hope you guys will be back in half an hour for when we do some fun games on new maps. Sorry, what was that, Yo-Yo?
I was saying just spend a little bit of time, like maybe 5-10 minutes more. If you can't, then I can try it manually on the website.
I don't want to. I don't want to do that to you, Yo-Yo, because what'll happen is if you choose white as the transparent color, then the string will become transparent as well. You'll have black string. So you
No, no,
might
I
have
know,
to
but this.
change the color of the string
Mhm.
first, choose white as the transparent, and
Then revert back the color. I know.
yep.
Got it.
So, all right. Thanks, Yo-Yo, for your time. Hopefully this proves
Yep.
useful to you at some point. We're gonna end the stream here. Hopefully I'll see you guys in half an hour for testing new maps.